Hey guys, I'm Hnub.
And I'm Katie.
And we are the Asian Duos for now. Alrighty, so what we in this video is more of like a conversation that we want to like talk about. Like it's more of like individual stuff and goals that we have for ourselves, and also something that we want this platform for other people to relate to. So it's been 9 months or eight to 9 months since our second video that we uploaded to YouTube. So a lot of things happened in that time frame. So we want to talk about like our individual stuff that we went through. So Katie, do you want to first talk about your stuff?
Yes, new. Okay, so for me, I was really like energetic from the beginning of the first semester of college. I was excited, I was ready to be an adult or whatever people claim to be when they're 18. I was just like, yes, oh my God, let me start my life, while I'm living under my parents' roof. But we're gonna see something.
No, I was gonna agree. I'm gonna agree with her.
Be like, oh my God, I'm an adult, but I have this. But anyways, besides that, I was doing okay so far. That's how it was for me too. It wasn't okay, we were happy, but like we weren't oh my God, like
because honestly I think this will go into another video because we originally wanted to go to GCU, but we have our own issues, so we're at Fresno State, but we're gonna make like the best of it out of it, and I'm not mad that I didn't get to go, but I'm still happy that I'm here and how far I've come too. And I do relate and agree with Katie on the fact that at first the beginning of college it was really fun and exciting experience, but then I think what really like struck us down was the realizing the transition from high school to college is actually it's not as easy as people would think, or it's not as like very difficult either, but it's just everybody takes it differently, and we both took it differently because we both are really good friends, since high school and then to college, and then we went through different things, I went through my phase of issues that I had to figure out, the demons within me, and I'm pretty sure Katie had to figure things out. And then what Katie did was really good was that she asked for help, and then she went to counseling, so that was good.
So I'm just gonna briefly talk about what I went through. You're gonna do that too, right? Like in details. I'm just gonna briefly talk about what I went through. I recently, well, not recently, would it be recently?
5 months ago.
5 months ago. Okay. Basically, I went through this like skin infection that I have around my body, but it was not serious. It was just a rash. It wasn't that serious. But then as time went by, it got really serious to the point that I have to go to the hospital. I had to like take all these antibiotic pills and antibacterial creams that it wasn't helping me, like nothing helped me basically. And I was literally, I wanted to give up in life because this was my thinking, just for me personally. Like for me, I was like, if nothing's helping me or working out, man, like why do I like, oh my God, sorry. I'm not crying, y'all. Why do I like need to like, what do I need to fight for if like I'm not even feeling well? Can't I just like go away freely? That's what I thought.
And what's the name of the thing?
It was a lot of things. The doctors claimed it to be like cellulitis, eczema, impegio. They keep on like, I went to the hospital like more than 5 times, y'all. And then they keep on saying like a different like infection every time I went by. They even tested, like lab tested, but like they're like, oh, it's fine, it's just like a regular whatever, it's just a rash that became an infection. They keep on telling me that it's not that serious, but I'm like, if it's not serious, why am I hurting though? You know what I mean? Like it hurts for a reason. And then like I couldn't even walk because it was on my ankle, you can say, and I wasn't able to walk, so I missed like a week of college, which that really hurted me because college, the professors, they don't care if you're not there, even you have like a medical, like what is it, like a excuse. They don't really care about that. They're just like, okay, you're not here, so you're basically you're not here, so your participation points is gonna be taken off. But nothing really helped on me. Like I want to say the doctors didn't really help me, but like I just went through it like a normal being. Like, I tried to fight through it, but it was hard to fight through. Like, don't you feel like when you're like stuck somewhere or something,
and
it's
then
hard
you feel
to,
like nobody's helping you, so it's hard to move forward because you feel like nobody's helping you.
Exactly. And it's even harder because I didn't know what I have, because they wouldn't give me like a exact, sorry y'all, they wouldn't give me like an exact like name of what I got. They keep on just saying that it's this, it's that. So it was hard because when you don't know what you have, that's a fear, you know what I mean? Like when you don't know, it's just like vice versa. If you don't know where your life is gonna go, like your future is gonna go at, it's kind of like you have a fear, like, oh my god, what am I gonna do in life? So that's how I felt, because I was fearing for my life, because I'm like, I don't know what I have. What am I supposed to do? You know, I can't recover if they won't tell me what I have. So, you know, that's what I went through. It got better I would say during winter break. Don't you feel like winter break we kind of like recovered because we did our Hmong New Year hangout and all that?
Yeah, and that will be another story if you guys want about Hmong New Year.
Yeah, but you know, that's what I went through.
For me, it was a lot of like, I don't know why, but I felt like I was pressuring myself to do good in college, because in high school I was like a straight A student, and I always had 4.0, so that was my mindset going into college. But I've come to realize that, you know, it's okay to get a B, a C, but I can't do good with D's. I can't do good with D's.
You're like, we can't do it like failing classes and repaying it because we poor.
I know, we poor. We don't got that money for that tuition.
You know?
So life is hard.
Surviving ourselves.
I know.
Okay?
Life is hard.
All we have is the roof under us.
Yes. And then so I felt like, yes, I pressured myself to do good, and then that pressure led to me stressing out more.
The pressure, don't you kind of feel like it's because you touched, I think because we were like straight A students, so it made us feel like, oh, we have to like continue
that streak, you know.
Yeah, like
I was all about that streak of keep going. But then I've come to learn and accept that it's okay to have okay grades in college. That was something that I come to understand during my process of like transitioning to college and trying to adapt to this like new environment. And I was going through a lot of things where I just wanted to give up. I wanted to stop coming to school, and actually after the first semester I didn't think that I could actually continue on with second semester in college, because I was just, you know, I felt that the pressure that I put on myself, it's just really stressed me out, of thinking like, oh, I can't do it. But then I've come to realize that, you know, I'm not alone. There's so many other people that are going through same thing or different things, and then it's just all about finding that cope or something, or someone to talk to, you know, because asking for help or having someone to listen to is not bad. It's not that you're weak or anything. It's actually helps you understand what you're going through, and you improve from that a lot in life. And then mental health is a really big issue that not a lot of people realize, that, you know, depression, a lot of people don't think that depression is legit or real, but it is something that is really real, and it's a big issue that a lot of people, you know, I'm not gonna lie, but there's people with suicidal thoughts, there's people with lots of different types of concerns, and mental health and mental illness is a really big thing, and we just want people to realize that it's okay to ask for help. And then do you want to add more?
I want to talk about how like New said, I'll touch on that, like it's okay to ask for help. It doesn't mean you're weak, like New said. You know, it doesn't mean that you're like not worth it, or you're like, I don't know, it doesn't mean anything. Whatever you think you are, it doesn't mean you're that, okay? And I think people have a like a
stereotype,
or stigma around mental illness. And like for me, because I know some people like don't want to go to therapy or counseling because they don't want to be seen like crazy or delusional, you know what I mean? But I don't agree with that. If you need help, you should seek it and ask for help, because you know, you need help. And I think the people, you know, the counselor, the therapist who help you, they don't see you that way. So you should not even think of yourself that way. I think it's not only the people who say that to you, but I think it's you too. You know how you kind of...
It's within yourself.
It's within yourself. If you feel that way, then you're going to think that way. Because, okay, for instance, don't you sometimes just say, oh, I'm stupid? Yeah, but see, if you keep on saying I'm stupid, then you're gonna believe.
You're gonna keep thinking because you're repeating it, and it's something that you're putting inside your head that you're stupid, but no, you're not. You're actually very smart, you know.
So what I want y'all, or don't you just want to say like I'm smart?
Yeah.
Because you gotta start. You gotta switch.
You gotta switch it instead of saying I'm stupid. It's like, no, honey, you're smart. So
you need to like
switch that stigma or that norm.
Exactly, and that comes within like you need to start loving yourself because I think it starts from loving yourself too.
And it really starts from within and just loving yourself and appreciating yourself.
Loving yourself unconditionally, you know.
Yeah, and then one issue that I forgot to mention is actually my skin because. First year of college, of first semester, I had, I didn't have acne or had any like acne issues, but as I gradually got into college, I started stressing out about the acne that I was having on my face, and I did not really enjoy that. I think a lot of people, nobody likes that, you know, but I think it's just something that you need to cope with it and to come to love yourself because. Yes, acne is gonna be an asshole, but at the end of the day, I don't know how to say, but at the end of the day, it's really within you. Yeah. Because acne does not define who you are as a person. It's more of your own individuality. Yeah. And you shouldn't let that issue form you. You know,
and you shouldn't let people form you too. Yeah. You know, you're saying that. You shouldn't let yourself form yourself like that. And you shouldn't let people form you like that. Yeah. Because, it's just acne. It's not serious. It's nothing like, you just gotta start loving yourself. Yeah. That's why I go to the mirror and say, I'm beautiful. I do that every day. You're like, I'm beautiful.
Good.
I'm beautiful. I ain't ugly.
Yes.
People be calling me ugly, but I ain't ugly. No one's calling me ugly, but don't worry, I'm not arrogant. But we're going too deep.
Okay. Anyways, let's get back on track. Okay. And then I think the media really portrays people to think of the stereotypes that they need to be flawless, they need to look a certain way, but no, the media is, you know what's stupid? The media is stupid.
The media is stupid.
Yeah, because they portray individuals to be a certain way when no, that's not right at all. People could love who they want to love. They could look the way they want. They could dress the way they want. They shouldn't be judged, you know?
Exactly. Don't you think... Oh my God, I'm getting off topic now. I was going to say, don't you think not just the media, but the celebrities within the media?
No, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not pointing nobody's fault, but in general, our society is just fucked up.
Yeah, the society is fucked up in general. But that is why we need more people to push that, people are different, we need more people to be vocal about all the issues that's happening in the world.
That's why we want our YouTube to be a place
that people could come and relate
and
to.
Just express themselves freely with no judgmental or judgments
or free judgments. And then as me and Katie was going through our own issues and stuff, we come to realize that we were drifting apart. But
why we're smiling?
I don't know.
It's not okay. We're not happy that we drift. It's just
because we both were doing our own things. We our first semester schedule is completely different. Yeah, we're both different majors. We're different classes, different schedule of everything. So we didn't really have time to talk to each other because we were transitioning from high school into college, and we only hanged out with those that had similar schedules with us. So we didn't really have time to talk to each other, and we most of the time we wanted to be alone because we were going through our own things.
And I think it's different for everyone. You know how even though there's some people who they go through that but they still surround themselves with friends or people, but for me and you, right, both of us were more if we go through stuff, we like it to keep to ourselves. We like to go through it by ourselves.
It's not good.
It's not good, but it's not bad.
It's not bad either.
It's just something that we cope.
But something that I really do appreciate what we did was that we reached out to each other so that we could actually talk about what was going on. So we were able to talk and express ourselves about things that were happening to us. And then from there we realized that, oh, we aren't alone in this, you know.
So even though we went through different things, we like, you know, the symptoms or whatever, it's the same. So we connect through that. And you're not different.
Yes, you're not at all.
Yeah, you're not different from other. You're, you know, we all connect in some way. So like,
sorry if you guys are thinking that we're being weird, we have a notebook that we're looking at. We want to make sure we hit everything.
This is the real Hnub and Katie, okay?
Yes.
No like filters, no freaking what is it? Sugar coating,
no rainbows and sparkles.
Yeah,
whatever.
This is like legit real talk,
yes.
okay?
So yeah, so lesson learned is that at the end of the day, communication is key, and just reach out to that person and asking for help.
Yes, and also like, I want people to know, we both want people to know that like, even though you're really good friends or best friend with someone like me and Hnub, and we drifted away, it doesn't mean that you guys are not friends anymore. You know how we want to touch on that? Yeah. It, you know, it doesn't mean you're friends anymore.
Because a lot of people think that just because you drifted away or you had no common interest anymore, it doesn't mean that you can't talk to them again.
Yeah.
Like, you could still respect that person, and, you know, you guys, both of each other, it comes from two parts.
Yes.
Two people needs to make the effort to make it work. And if you guys both aren't making the effort to make that relationship or friendship work, then it's not going to work. Yeah. You know? So it takes the effort and time into making something happen. And then second semester, you want to touch up on it?
So second semester, individually and like both together, collectively, whatever. We both like, you know, I feel like we improved, right? Like we did so much better. We were more involved in clubs. We went to more tutoring. We took advantage of more school resources, like, and we hang out more with our friends. But we surround ourselves with positive people, though. That's a key thing.
Yeah, you need to, because people need to realize that to shape your personality or character, it's really of who you surround yourself by. You need to realize that, because who you surround yourself by shapes your character, because you take a little bit of something from each of your friends.
That's true.
And that's what you become. Like, I'm not going to lie, because it is true. And then Katie mentioned how we took advantage of resources at our college is because our first semester we did not. We barely went to tutoring or for extra help, you know, and that's probably a factor why we like affected ourselves mentally and emotionally.
And in classes.
Too.
Like our grades. I mean, our grades weren't bad, but it's just it did affect.
Yeah, it did affect our grades, because if I do a comparison of my first semester to second semester, I did way better academically and like mentally and physically as a person too. I feel like I grew so much better and matured second semester.
Like, and we went through a lot of stuff and we learned a lot of stuff along the way.
Yep, and I felt that we were able to balance it, you know, because we got used to that rhythm of college.
We adapt to it well now, because in the beginning we weren't able to. It was not that great.
It was like a hard transition, but now
it was
like,
more like we're
getting
the flow.
We're getting the flow with it. And then Katie mentioned that our friendship grew with our friends, because what we found out with our friends is that they too went through something similar to what me and Katie did first semester. And that was the one thing that made us realize that we're not alone, because our friends went through it.
Exactly.
And I think it's best to surround yourself with people who's going through something similar, and you guys help each other out of it, because our group of friends, I feel like our friendship with them is very genuine. Yeah. And they like, help you.
We know them from Patino, our high school.
They're basically our high school friends.
Yeah.
And we've known them for quite some time. Yeah. And they are I feel that our relationship with them is very genuine. They're honest, and they have humor and all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, they're there for you to listen to your concern. And that's what was really like something that I appreciate them for.
And I was supposed to say, what Hnub said, touch up on that, like, all it takes is for you to ask that person, like, how you're doing. Yeah. Because you know how, like, what we said that, we don't want to talk to people, or, like, we're going through that, it's because we didn't communicate, or we didn't ask them. But I think all it takes is for you to ask that person, like, hi, how are you doing? You know, all it takes is for that one person to stand up and say something. Because if you don't say anything, then how would you know how would they know and how would you know how they feel?
Yeah, because actually one of my friends of that same high school group, they actually reach out and ask.
Exactly,
so it's good to, you know, just to be aware of, you know, it's never bad to ask. Or and if somebody do ask how you're doing, just be honest with them.
Yeah.
You know,
you don't have to go in details.
You don't have to go in details, but at least you realize that there's that someone there that wants to listen to you, you know?
Yeah, exactly. However, you know, like, even though we like improved better individually, personally, and academically, there were still things that were like, you know, interfering in our life, you know. But it doesn't mean like bad or anything. It's just everyone goes through that, you know.
Yeah, everybody goes through that. Nothing is perfect, and I feel like no one is perfect. If you're perfect, then oh my god, I need to meet you in a relationship, either in friendship or dating or anything like that. It has a lot to do with a compromise with the two of each other, you know, that compromise. And it shouldn't just not always be that sacrifice, because I feel that there's a lot of people that thinks like, oh no, you need to sacrifice this for me, you need to do this for me and that for me. But no, that person needs to realize, or whoever out there needs to realize that it's a compromise between two parties. It's not just one person doing everything. And you know,
we said you don't owe nobody nothing.
Yeah,
like
that's
just saying true. You don't owe nobody nothing, and you have the right to, you know, do what you want. So I think, you know, stand up for yourself. If you feel like, oh no, I don't want to hang out with you, or I don't know, you just don't want to be around that person, then don't. Because you don't owe that person anything. You owe to yourself.
Yes.
Most importantly.
Yes.
Touching up on the therapy and going counseling, you know, I went there for just, you know, I want to talk about how like I wasn't even like going through stuff. Like, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't our fault. But I wanted to go just to get it release or express myself.
Off your chest.
Yeah, I just want to get off my chest, basically. Because so don't think that even though it's not your fault or you're not the causing person, don't think that way. Just think like, if you want to, you know, talk about it, or you want like an outside perspective, then you should, you know, I encourage you to go YouTube. We both encourage you to like seek that help from like a professional. So that's what I did, because I want to get off my chest. Like, I know it wasn't my fault, but I was just like, I want to talk about it with someone. Like, me and you talked about it a lot. Well, you know, when it was happening. But like, I want that outside perspective who wasn't involved, and especially when she was a professional. So, you know, I went and talked to her, and then one thing that she said that, you know, caught my attention is what New said. It's that it's supposed to be a compromise, not a sacrifice within any like relationship or friendship, you know. Like, you shouldn't be sacrificing your time and your needs for someone's needs. You know, your needs should always come before other needs. And that's what I think we both learned, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a lifelong process. It's not just something that automatically happens. It's something that we need to still, you know,
work on.
Yeah, we still need to work and learn on that, you know, because it's a long way. But I just want to talk about how, like, you know, if you need that additional help, seek for it.
Yeah, seek for it. And then something, because earlier we mentioned stuff about mental illness or health and all that stuff. Under our description, we're going to have the contact for the suicide hotline or anything that could help anybody that's going through this, that's watching this, because we want you to know that a lot of people care about you.
And you're not like crazy or delusional.
Yes,
you're not alone.
A lot of people are going through a lot of things, and you know, you're not alone in this.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's we're basically done.
Our recap of our
everything.
First semester, second semester.
Yeah. So basically, first year of college, and we're gonna be sophomores now. And this is a very recent video, because we're gonna upload this very soon.
Yes.
In a couple weeks from now, because because our oldest video is like 8 to 9 months ago. So we're sorry about that. But, you know.
But you know, we're getting into YouTube.
We're just you know, barely getting into it. We're learning.
We're still learning. We're like beginners.
And then some of the goals that we have for our future, or stuff that we have in mind that we want to accomplish, is for sure a job. Well, for me, my driver's license.
I just got it.
My driver's license, a job on campus, hopefully. And then, for those that don't know, if you do an on-campus job, you don't get taxed. So yeah.
It depends on the school you go.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe it depends, but just look more into it.
Yeah, where we go.
But the school we go into, we don't get taxed if you work on campus.
Yeah.
So that's a plus. And then
we want to study abroad.
Oh yes, study abroad.
We want to go to
I think that
we say South Korea, Thailand, but after a talk with our professor, we might
change some stuff around. But what we do have in mind is study abroad, and that's for our Asian American minor, because we're both minor in Asian American.
And something that could, after the talk with our professor, I think something that could benefit our major too.
Yeah, something that could benefit our major as well. So so that's what we're looking into. And her major is...
Oh, I'm a pre-psych student, or pre-psychology, let me just say that.
And I'm a pre-business management student.
Yeah.
And then, so that's... so as you can tell, we're both very different with our majors and stuff. But then, what is it? Study abroad is something that we do have in mind of doing while we're in college. And if you are ever thinking about study abroad, just do it. Just go for it, because you're not going to ever get that chance again after the experience again after college. So just go for it, because financial aid covers for it, and there's scholarships available. There's a lot of resources available, so take advantage of those.
And I feel like it's still around your youth, like around the time where you're exploring, trying to find yourself, which I think you could still always find yourself in the later future, but I think this is like a precious time for you.
Yep, so true. And we put down YouTube. When were you gonna talk about it?
YouTube. Oh, like how we just started getting into it, right?
Oh yeah.
But we kind of talked about it.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it at the beginning of this video. Yeah. How we mentioned we want our channel just to be something. We want it to be a genuine platform for people to relate to, and that's something that we've mentioned at the beginning of this video, or in the middle. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we said something this is no sugarcoating, just us.
Yeah, this is just us,
and our our true personality, who we are.
Yeah.
There's no filter behind us.
Yeah, and there may be some times that we're excited, blah, blah.
But there may be some times that we're feeling down.
And everyone is different. Yeah. And we just hope that you guys have a great day when you're watching this, whatever. I don't know, or have a good night, or whatever.
Don't give up.
Whatever day it is when you're watching this video. And anything else you want to say?
Just... seek help. We said that already. For mental health illness, because it's a really important thing
to touch upon on.
Yeah, because I think not a lot of people want to talk about it.
Yeah, not a lot of people don't, and it's important to talk about it. So this has been Hnub
and Katie,
the Asian duos.